Welcome back, everyone. You're watching Network Africa, coming to you live on Channels Television from Lagos, Nigeria. You can get all our top stories on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Please visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device, especially for our viewers outside of West Africa. Log on to m.channelstv.com and you'll be live to us. Now, you can download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. Burkina Faso government has issued an international arrest warrant for ousted Burkina Faso leader Blaise Compaoré over his alleged role in the 1987 murder of ex-president Thomas Sankara. The popular Burkina Faso revolutionary leader's 1987 murder is one of the most infamous assassinations of Africa's turbulent post-independence period, and Burkina Faso's interim government has pledged to solve it. According to Prosper Farama, Sankara's family lawyer, he said the charges were murder and complicity in the assassination, among others, and has also confirmed that an international arrest has indeed been issued against Blaise Compaoré by investigating judge. Let's get more insight on the story and what is really happening from the capital of Burkina Faso, Ouagadougou. I'm being joined by Jim Ouattara. Thank you so much for making our time to speak to us on Network Africa. Jim, I believe you're with me. Give us the latest about this arrest.
Hi, I'm Jim Ouattara.
All right, just give us
in Burkina Faso.
That's right. Give us the latest about this arrest warrant, I wanted to say.
So I can say that the investigation around the foot of the last September are still going on, and so many people are still under arrest. Unfortunately, some people have some studies, and especially two journalists, one of Twitter. It's very regrettable for these journalists, but now we are still waiting for the following investigation around this foot. This is the last information about.
I'm having a hard time hearing you, but if you can hear me, let's try again. The government has tried so many times to resolve the puzzle surrounding Thomas Sankara's death, and 30 years on. How is the arrest of Blaise Compaoré to bring closure to this case?
For the most of Burkina Faso, the arrest of Blaise Compaoré will surely lead people to the real reason of Thomas Sankara's assassination. But we don't know exactly how it's going to take place. But people are sure that Blaise Compaoré is one of the key persons who know the most information around these tragic actions which happened in Burkina Faso in 1987. And we know that some three military soldiers from the ex-presidential security regime are also under arrest around these hazards. And we think that if Blaise Compaoré is also here in Burkina Faso in order to give some overview or also to give some information around these situations, we will know exactly what happened during this tragic event in Burkina Faso.
Does the judiciary have fresh leads on this case, or why did it take so long to issue the arrest warrant?
You must know that Burkina Faso spent more than 27 years under Blaise Compaoré rule. That's why there was no real action in judiciary position in order to help people understand exactly what happened in 1987 around the assassination of Thomas Sankara. People are surely convinced that Blaise Compaoré was the one person who was doing all his best in order to close this file and also to avoid people understanding exactly what happened. That's why today we think that with the change of the world, we'll see exactly what happened.
So you do know that Blaise Compaoré obviously has many friends in the international community. Are you optimistic that there will be some sort of collaboration in trying to bring him to answer all of these questions by the judiciary? Do you think there will be enough collaboration between your government and the Ivorian government?
Okay, right now we just have a judiciary information about what is given about Blaise Compaoré, but we know that normally Ivory Coast government has to collaborate with Burkina Faso government that in order to help our diplomatic collaboration, and because that they must never refuse sending back Blaise Compaoré to Burkina Faso in order to come and face development. But some of the people think that as Blaise Compaoré is in Ivory Coast under the command of Alassane Ouattara wants to keep back Blaise Compaoré to Burkina Faso. But right now, we don't have a support person from Zanzibar. Maybe we are waiting for the view of Compaoré, who is the next president. When he will come to the road, he will try possible victory.
Thank you so much, Jim Ouattara, there for us from Burkina Faso, bringing us up to speed on the international arrest warrant for Blaise Compaoré. We'll keep an eye on that story and see where it turns in the next couple of days. Let's move on now. The government of Liberia, Côte d'Ivoire, and the United Nations High Commission for Refugees to resume voluntary repatriation of tens of thousands of Ivorians. Naval spokesman let's take you to the story now. Libyan naval forces have rescued more than 100 migrants whose vessel ran into engine trouble on the way from the Libyan coast to Italy. Naval spokesman Ayub Qasim said naval forces rescued 108 illegal migrants from the middle of the sea and added that they are from different parts of Africa. 2 more migrants died and 2 of those rescued are in serious condition.
We are trying to go to Italy, which happened on last night, yesterday, on Sunday. Me and my whole crew, almost 100 plus. I cannot give you the accurate figure exactly, but I think I know is 100 above. Yeah, we were going, so we went deep, almost 4 to 5 hours drive. That's thousands of kilometers, as you know. So we are there, we have a breakdown of our engine.
That's a migrant relaying his experience while trying to cross over into Italy. There now the governments of Liberia, Côte d'Ivoire and the United Nations High Commission for Refugees have resumed the voluntary repatriation of tens of thousands of Ivorian refugees from Liberia, which had been interrupted for more than a year by the deadly Ebola outbreak. Some 11,000 of the remaining 38,000 Ivorian refugees in Liberian camps have said they wish to return immediately. UNHCR is helping the returnees reintegrate into their homeland with income generation programs, training and startup aid. The Côte d'Ivoire government also has put in place a number of programs to help the returnees regain access to their lands and for children to get access to education. The voluntary repatriation of Ivorian refugees started in late 2012, while UNHCR also helped facilitate the return of some 40,000 refugees from Liberia. An additional 160,000 are believed to have returned on their own.
They're no longer refugees. They're at home. They're on their own soil. They have joined their people, looking towards a future that is promising together with the rest of the population of la Côte d'Ivoire.
It's good to be back home, I guess. The UN Children's Agency, UNICEF, has put the number of children out of school in northeastern Nigeria and 3 neighboring states at about over 1 million. They believe that the Boko Haram crisis has kept those children out of school, and indeed, the UN agency says more than 2,000 schools were shut, while hundreds had been attacked, looted, or set ablaze. President Buhari has given the military a deadline at the end of the month to defeat the group. Let's take another break on the program. When we come back, President Buhari presents 2016 budget to the Senate, earmarking more funds for capital expenditure. I'm going to have in the studio our business editor while we'll talk about the presentation of the budget. Stick around.